before I get to the meat and the crux of this video, once you check the links below, this will serve as an intro to what I'm about to do. This morning, uh, when I came home, and I saw this video from Martin Goldberg. Now, some of y'all remember when I used to talk about Martin Goldberg over here, and uh-oh, I dropped something. Anyway, when I talked to Martin Goldberg, no, not when I talk about Martin Goldberg, some of these so-called Manosphere guys got so butthurt, and they talk about, oh, oh, he shouldn't be the leader of MGTOW. Here are like 4 or 5 videos, But anyway, Martin Goldberg have done it again. They did it again, and he's so right. He said, "Why the Manosphere infight so much?" That video that Martin Goldberg did, and shout out to him. Oh, and buy his book too, by the way. Buy his book. He's so right about the infighting. But I'm going to say this is that they deserve the infighting. You see, it's like what somebody said in the comments section. Taking the red pill is supposed to be a temporary act. Being quote unquote MGTOW is supposed to be a temporary act to bridge you from to gain knowledge and of the world, so that you can go to a proper place in life. You're not supposed to be in red pill rage 24/7. And one thing though he said is absolutely correct is the radicalization of young men. I think though when it comes to Martin Goldberg, and yes, and even Bob Barbarossa, because Bob Barbarossa said the same thing. The radicalization within the manosphere, it started because of the lack of resolution, the lack of self accountability. That's one thing I did like about the Igmore. And when I say Igmore, I'm talking about the name Igmore. If you are Igmore, and some people considered me Igmore, which I don't believe I'm Igmore, but some people like Cerulean Gray called me Igmore in that one video. It's called Igmore stands for introspective black man of reform. That's Igmore, right? Now the key word is interperspective, and because there is no interperspective about when it comes to the PUA, the Igmores, MGTOWs, the MRAs. There is no interperspectives about one's character, one's own ability. And these men who part of the manosphere, like the black manosphere, the half of the men of Studio 21 and all that, right? If you really look at their videos, guess who they really talk about? Women. Guess who they listen to? Guess who listens to them? Young men. And guess what also happens with these young men? Just like I got to use people like Psycho Candy as a prime example. Psycho Candy is a prime example, and shout out to Psycho Candy, by the way. Psycho Candy is a guy in his 20s. He listens to the rhetoric. The rhetoric is so toxic. It's not so, it's not. It's so toxic that it is okay for men to, or it's okay for men to engage in self-destructive behavior. It's okay to sit there and chase after women online. It's okay to create these groups and gangs and paddle on particularly women, on one woman. I see this happen dozens of times in different cliques. And no, I'm not talking about some famous YouTuber. I'm not talking about some a woman who hates men. No. We talking about women who questions or dislikes or criticize MGTOW or the Manosphere or the PUA community. They get harassed, just like Janelle, just like women like Janelle and women like let me try to, well, a few others I'm not going to mention because they're small town YouTubers. These people do not want other men to be happy. It is misery loves company. Misery loves company, and what needs company? Money. You know what I'm saying? What does company run on? Money. And that's a fact. And I'm going to say it again. Misery needs company, and company needs money. So all these guys don't care about your own stake in life. That's why though back then though you had many MGTOWs back then, and many people in the in some of these circles talk about, well, we're gonna wait for the system to burn. We're gonna wait till society. We wait for COVID to do this and that. We're gonna wait for the system to crash. We're gonna wait for Donald Trump to destroy the community. Just like what Obsidian has said. Obsidian Ali, I'm talking about. And it's high time that reality steps in. It's high time for reality. It's high time for a resolution to occur. These men, these so-called Manosphere types, these so-called MGTOW and PUA types, they don't want resolution. Because it's like that one time I said, if we just fix the education system so that if we so that we have a middle class of men who are educated, who can have the ability and access to at least travel or get out of their bubble, out of their economic bubble, they'll see the world in a better light. But you got people in the manosphere who believes that it is women, not, they believe feminism and all in womenism what's that other group, gynocentrism, holding them back, when it really is the economic structure of this society that's holding them back. The government, the taxes, what may have you, and what to do about it. They want men's inaction for them to succeed. Siddiq Ali wants men's inaction to help him succeed. Tommy Sotomayor wants your inaction so he can succeed. Vush V wants your inaction to help him succeed. Sandman, turf flinging monkey. It doesn't matter who it is. If you never see them talk about the miseducation of boys, you don't hear them talk about the economic warfare on young men. You never hear them talk about it. And the only time they're gonna bring up politics is, oh, Donald Trump and I am a conservative. I'm conservative. And you know what? I'm going to do a live stream maybe Saturday. I'm going to have to do a live stream on this because it needs to be brought out again. It needs to be talked about in linked. So anyway, y'all, I'm gonna invite some people over there. If y'all want me to do a live stream Saturday about this, tell me what time. I'll try to do one Saturday, but it's going to be after 6. Going to be excuse me. It's going to be after 6 o'clock p.m. so I can do this, so I can host this live stream. Because everybody say Big J don't work through weekends. Yeah, I work through weekends and holidays. I work through weekends, holidays. You got no excuse me working no holiday. Yeah. Men do that. Police officers, nurses, doctors, occasionally. Hospitals. Wink, wink, mother. Wink, wink. Some of us do work on holidays. So what the fuck you talking about, Mr. Troll over there? Anyway, but I'm doing live stream, y'all, Saturday, and and that troll who tell me about me not working on Easter, he needs to show up too. Since though he needs to show up, and that people in that chat room, in this comment section, they need to show up too, so they could be a part of the conversation. Anyway, I'm out of here. Peace.